Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler with me, we heard 37. So in our last episode, we went from Mexico City up to Goodyear. It was not a good landing, especially after watching it again. Pitched up so high and coming down too fast, and I think we just need to up our landing speed as well, especially when we're so heavy like that. But I was going to fly jet myself back down to Mexico City just to get, some more experience on landing and everything, but I didn't actually do that. I had someone else take the plane. I had some other stuff to do, editing videos and stuff like that, so I actually didn't have time, so I had him take the plane down there, so be ready for us. And so we'll take it back up, and finish these two jobs off. By the way, check out one thing real quick. We've actually been making money in this plane, because look at it, it's 95%. If you click on repair, it's only 772 grand, so we've actually made some pretty good money. These three jobs combined was close to 1.7 million or something, so we've actually done fairly well money-wise. It's just the landing hasn't been not so good. I thought after Phoenix, maybe we figured it out. We should do better on the lanes. We have maybe done a little bit better, but it's not saying much. We're bouncing around a lot originally, but that's because it has AccuFuel and stuff like that too. But yeah. Not that great. Alright, got everything loaded up. I got the fuel in there. I'm going to do a day flight. This is exactly where we're going to be. I'd like to be in that cargo area again, but I don't know where exactly that was. I see large and smalls. I'm not sure if I think we're a heavy, technically. There's no cargo area either. Here's a bunch of larges. I don't see any heavies. Jeez, I don't know where we should even be. I'm just gonna go with 55. See where that is. And we'll go ahead and move on over to the plane. Alright, everybody, here we are. We're completely different from last time. Last time we were clear over on the other side. Over in that, I think over in there. Wherever that cargo area was. That's right, we can take off on 3 right. It's literally just right here. So that's alright. Let's go over to the engineer's panel. Turn on our APU. Start it up. Let the air bleed. Bleed air. Alright, there's the power. Switch that over to APU. Let's go over to our fuel. I forgot where it is. There we go, fuel and payload. I don't know why I couldn't see it. Change the fuel. Can't get it. Can't get it all. There we go. 0, 0. Alright. Now we're carrying 46,256, so half that is 23,128. It's less than last time, by the way. It's by about 4,000 pounds, like 2 tons of fuel extra. It would be a little lighter on the landing, which we apparently need. We'll try to come in a little quicker. It's just like visually, it seems like we're going fast enough, but when you watch the replay and everything, I think we're still falling out of the sky and we're pitched up so high, so we can't be going quick enough. So, we'll just have to try and figure it out. Turn off the DLC, just the pitot heat. Position light. Alright. Engine 2. There's 10, 14, 15, and 16. Let's work on our FMC real quick. It's the same flight plan, although we'll take off on 3 right, since that's closer. MMMX, KGYR. Activate and execute. Did I hit those two? I can't remember if I did or not. I meant to. I did. Mission 3. $14, $15. Alright. Departures and arrivals. Like I said, we'll take. I thought it was 3, right? Is it 5? Yeah, 5 right, not 3 right. SID. She should still have the same SID, right? But apparently not. Unless on the others, PTJ5A. Yeah, so it is. Man, that little bit of static in the audio is worse today. I got some of it out, actually, by disabling other inputs and stuff, but still, on occasion, it's still going to be a little scratchiness. Alright, we're landing on runway 3. And no star. Won't use any of those. Let me check something out real quick. We'll do the perf-net 3 reserves. Cruising altitude 34,000. Just check out the legs. I don't know that the approach will be any different. Rupoy at 339. Perhaps we should. It's just the only thing is that I didn't like that approach that much because we're coming in too shallow. We didn't have like a long approach coming at it. I think that does change it. Go to legs. Yeah, see, it does change it because it brings in that head view or whatever. At 034 degrees, the runway heading is 033, but that doesn't actually bring you, if I remember correctly. I think that's what we used last time. And we were still off to the right because I had to take manual control. So it wasn't a very good approach. Then we got all high and everything. It was just ridiculous. Somebody's coming by. Oh, that sound just disappeared, didn't it? Come on. Can't get you. Alright. We're ready to push back. We'll go ahead and Gen 2. APU is off. So we're gonna push back as soon as this guy gets out of the way. Parking brake is off. By the way, everything is set to extremely dense, so a little bit more dense than usual. Usually I turn it to very dense and denser. I can't remember what the last one was. I think I said what it was. I can't remember, but yeah, everything's extremely dense today. We actually do pretty good at the airport. It's actually when you get away from the airport here that things get a little worse because the city, man, is just so dense. They modeled all of it, seems. That stupid truck is trying to... You're gonna be waiting, buddy. We're still pretty heavy, except we don't have a ton of fuel, but we do have a lot of cargo. Should be pretty good. Get this up to 34,000. Listen to that truck. I think he got tired of waiting. 34,000 goes over to FMC. So flight direct now, we can arm that. Nav, vertical speed. I think we lowered it last time to 1800 or something. We're gonna put it at 2000. 24,000 was just a little too much. We'll have to keep it I'll hand fly it a little more. Because those auto thrusts and everything did not like it. Even though we had it at like 240 or whatever, but I don't know, it just didn't seem good. It kept rolling back, you know, idling back a little bit and everything, and we're about to fall out of the sky. Taxi light comes on. Set that to takeoff. Alright, head on down here. Gonna take a lot of thrust again to get her moving. .053 is the heading. The only thing is I can't remember what the getting out of Mexico City. I can't remember if we were going to the right or to the left. Well, I guess we can follow the flight director. Because I thought it was going around to the right, but it seems like yesterday we kind of went to the left. Although yesterday everything got screwed up. So yesterday can't really be used too much of an example. Trying to think, I think everything is pretty much set up. Do we have the flaps?
Flaps 4. Flaps 10.
I'm gonna put them to 18.
Flaps 18.
We can get a little more lift. That is a lot of flaps though. But I think like an MD-11 we actually take off, I believe 15 or 18, I can't really recall. That's Aero Mexico Express, is it not? Policía Federal. Mess with them. Corrupt as hell, from what I understand. Mexican police? Screw that. I hear about that all the time. Man, that staticky is getting annoying. It's worse today than usual. I don't know why that happens. Like, it's just sometimes when you start up voice meter and VB cable, it just happens. Now, does 5 right? I can't. Because right is right here is 5 right. So can we not go all the way down like you can on 5 left? There's no way to go around. Unless we cross over and come down here. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I don't even know if you can. I don't think you can. Nope, it's just pretty much right here. We got somebody coming out. I think that's on 5 left, but I'll just check to make sure. Put our lights on. See anybody coming up, brother? We have this big glare. Make a wide turn here. So we can use as much runway as possible. Although, when you think about it, even though we're not actually quite at the max weight, so that's kind of weird too. I think we've just made someone go around, but I'm not sure. Oh well, if we did. Yeah, it figures. It takes us so long to get out here, too. Oh well, we don't use ATC. ATC is crap on this sim. Alright. We are ready, though. We're lined up. Come to a stop. Does someone else just have to go around? Well, what he was going to have to go around anyway, because of that other guy. Figures, right when you're ready to take off, they start coming in. Alright, here we go. Thank you, truck, for entering the runway as we take off. Airspeed is alive.
80 knots.
It's really hard to steer when you're pushing on the yoke and trying to twist it at the same time. She really wanted to come up. You can see how she's acting. She really wanted to get up, so we're going to go up. Positive rate, gears coming up. Alright, flight director says go a little left. I'm just going to keep that nose down so we can try and gain some more speed.
Flaps 10.
That should help a little bit, reduce the drag. Okay, so we're supposed to roll out to the right. Doing good on the speed now.
Flaps 4.
Alright, let's see if we can hit autopilot. We're not going to use auto throttles just yet. I want to make sure this thing adjusts its altitude and everything. See, as you can see, our speed's coming down just a little bit. Still got one notch of flaps out. If we could hit 200, I'll go ahead and hit
Flaps up.
Alright, speed is looking good now. Move that to 245 before we engage it. We're above 10,000, but I'm trying to do other things. I can't really get to the lights just yet. Go ahead and engage them. Okay, look outside. Yeah, just on the outskirts. See, she's idling back. We better check it here. Why are you idling back when we're trying to get up to 245? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, now that they come back, it's like, yeah. Scenery is quite impressive, man. It's massive. Just look at the area that they did of this, plus the airport. It's just massive. Massive. I love it. And it runs, I mean, it runs pretty daggone good, I gotta say. Check our FMC here. Now, don't worry about that too much because, you know, it doesn't seem to take into account very well the descent. Because the number comes way up. Our ending fuel comes way up on the descent. It's like it doesn't... It's like it's still got its, you know, full blast on the engines or whatever. Doesn't really make any sense. let her go up to 300. She might be able to climb here at 2200, we'll see. But, let's see how, let me check the progress again. 1835, it's 1836 right now. So a little less than 4 hours. I think yesterday it was a little over 2 to 2.5, I think. It's not that far of a flight. It's only 1,100 and some miles. So I'm going to go ahead and speed it up here. And we'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, everybody, slowing it down. Got about 2,000 feet to go to the next waypoint. We're probably descending a little too quick. So I'm going to let up on the vertical speed there. Might have let up a little too much. We also need to slow her on down to 250. Actually, we should be doing 250 right now because we're below 10,000 feet. I totally forgot about that. I got 1,400 feet to go. Got our course and everything set in to help at 033, I think? Yeah, 033 degrees. But I think we want to maybe switch to heading and go straight out and then cut over to the right. It seems like that screwed up last time. We were coming in actually to the right of it, so then I had to take manual control, fly back out to the left. So we'll see. The only thing was, I didn't know where the airport was last time. It was a little hard to see. There's 10 miles. Slow down a little bit. .500 feet a minute. Landing lights and everything are on. Auto brake is at mid, medium. .400 feet to go. Don't want to descend too quick. We did that yesterday. We ended up cruising along at 3,000 feet for a while. Alright, 300 feet to go. .400 feet a minute. Let's go ahead and slow her on down. 200 knots. Because we are getting... Well, that might be a little too slow. I'll go to 200. It's a little disconcerting hearing those engines throttle back like that. We've got 14 miles. I also set it to go to 3,300, by the way. So, she'll need to start descending again a little quicker. I'm going to put out 1 notch of flaps.
Flaps 4.
You see, it seems like we go out this way and then we cut to the right. So we're going at a heading of 328. So if I continue that straight out, before we get there, I'll switch over. So we'll have to worry a little bit about our descent anymore because we'll just go straight out. We won't follow that curve over there, so we can be a little higher. Like I said, we got it set to 3,300, which is what I want, because we are going to be further out as well from the runway. It's like right over in there or something. We can't see the lights. Oops, going over to heading. Set that back. 3,300 vertical speed here. 900 feet a minute. That kind of screwed up there for a second. So 5 miles out, then cut to the right. I wonder exactly where that places us. Sure, we're normal speed. Alright, 700 feet above. Don't see the lights. That's it right there, isn't it? Good lord, how do we get so close and everything? Autopilot and everything is off.
Flaps 10.
EZDok would be such an assistance right here. Go down a little more. I don't know why I hit autopilot again to turn it off. I haven't already turned it off.
Gear down. Flaps 18. Gear down and locked.
See, I need to be able to turn my head to find the runway. I can't. Oh my god, we've gone way too far. See, that's why we need to be able to see. I'm on the throttles. We had to get down. We screwed that up last time.
Flaps 22.
I think we're making the same mistakes as last time. But not being able to come in straight is a killer, isn't it?
Flaps 42.
Alright, we're at full flaps.
Flaps 42.
I'm on the throttles. I don't know why you're screaming that at me. Still need to get down.
500. Think rate. 400.
I'm on the throttles.
300. Minimums. 200.
We're just gonna have to go a little long.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Bounced her a little. But to see what went wrong with that was better than last time. I tried to... I don't know. I thought we did better of flaring it and everything. We have gotten off those reversers a little too soon because we're still... I mean, the brakes on this thing are just garbage. We'll go on down then. I was gonna try and that taxiway, but we just couldn't make it. I couldn't make stop
Flaps
it.
33. Flaps 10. Flaps 4. Flaps up.
Yeah, but so you would think that we came in a little too fast then if we bounced her, because I thought I did better at flaring. I waited. So I don't know. We'll have to watch and see. This is where we parked last time, actually. So it's fine that we didn't make that taxiway, because literally I was like, man, I don't know that we're going to make that taxiway. I was like, I'm not going to turn the reversers on again. That would be really dumb. And unprofessional. I need to turn these lights off. There we go. I think we're pretty much good now. We'll have to turn the APU on here in a second. Where are we? Phoenix, Goodyear. Phoenix is not too far away. We have a base there. I'll see what's going on. I have to bring that guy back. Jake Bowman is the one who flew the plane down. I think he was at Phoenix. So I have to have him come back from Mexico City and grab this plane and do something with it. Our other plane is now at Midland. I think I had that guy fly like 2 jobs from Honolulu to our base in Midland, so we'll have a job there to pick up as well. There's a couple I wanted to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time to do them. We shall see. Flight directors are off. Turn on the APU. Alright, that should be good. Just make sure that is on the APU. I believe it is. Yeah, it is. Just making sure. So we can go ahead and cut the throttles here. Could you imagine trying to land that with the DLC on? I don't even know what the hell we would do. I think it was impossible. At least we didn't damage the plane. I know we bounced her, but it was better. One of the problems is we don't know the landing speed of the plane, which is kind of a little bit harder as well. But we'll go ahead and move on over to Harold, and we'll get paid. Alright, here we are. 100%. Remember, one of it, that one right there, the Wine and Spirits, we did like 96% damage on that yesterday, I think. So that was not actually a total 100% on the Spirits. That is, however, was that Baby Toys, I think? So I wonder what they would say the percentage on that, since part of it was 96, the other, I think it should be 98 because it was literally almost half and half on the weight. Doesn't really matter what they say. Had 116 miles worth of lifted fuel, so we did pretty good on the fuel. I'm glad I offloaded that 4,000 pounds. Well, that's not a ton of fuel, really. Distance-wise, 2 tons of fuel. Get a little confusing. And we're just over 26 million away from being $2.5 billion on the company. Pretty excited about that. Trying to get to that. Yeah, but all right. Like I said, we have a plane over here in Midland. Is that the one? I thought there was somewhere else actually, but Blytheville. Yeah, it's got 2 big runways. Well, 1 runway. They're long, 11,600 feet ILS and all that, and it's got 2 jobs. So that'd be what, 854,000 or so. 155. There's actually another one here. That'd be just 200,000 pounds. We can't. Last one we took the 3 jobs was 340,000 pounds. Maybe we could have somebody do that job and then fly it back. It's only 655 miles. So I almost want to have somebody do the 1 job and then bring it back. Or we could just do 2 by ourselves. It doesn't really matter. Actually, the one I'd want to do, probably that one. That'd be, not that one. 114,000. That's not bad at all. That's less than what we just took from Mexico City. But yeah, we shall see. See, we got tons of time for it, actually. But I don't know if I'll have time to actually do it. Kind of thinking not, but I'm not for sure. But that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. I hope you all did enjoy it, and I will catch you guys on the next flight. $500, 400, 300, minimums, 200, 100,
50, 40, 30, 20, 10,